Hello everyone. So it has been quite a while since I have done a vlog, and I think I am gonna try to do this vlog for at least a week, if not the rest of August. The rest of August is insane for me, so I don't know why I've decided to do this, but this is where we're gonna start. So I'm participating in the amazing Readathon hosted by Bree over at For Pause in a Book, as well as the Aurelium Magical Readathon hosted by G over at the Book Roast. So I will have both of those linked down below for you guys, but that's what is driving my reading this month, and I have read a lot. Like today is the 15th, and I think I have like 12 or 13 books already read, which is as many as I read last month in the whole month. So it's been a wild ride. So because of this, I'm thinking I will try to vlog to keep you all updated and do a mid-month wrap up, but then kind of just do the vlog for the rest of the month and update you on my thoughts that way. So we'll see. I haven't done a vlog in months, and I have tried, but I keep forgetting about doing the vlog. So if I remember, you will see this footage. That's how this is going to start. So I will update you guys after work today with what I'm reading and where I'm going and kind of more about the readathons and everything. But for now, welcome to my life. Hello friends, it is the evening of the 15th and I finished Heartstopper Volume 2 today. I read this morning. I basically didn't get ready for work and I read this because I don't want to go to work and I wanted to avoid my responsibilities, and I love Nick and Charlie. All valid reasons to read Volume 2. So I decided to read this. It features a romance, which is the prompt that we are on for Rome. I think I'm going to read Volume 3 quickly this evening and then jump on over to Neon Gods by Katie Robert. This bookmark feels particularly appropriate because Brianna is our Loki right now. She is absolutely running the chaos and the madness, and it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, so I think I'm going to jump over to Neon Gods at some point tonight, but I'm trying to take it pretty easy because I read House of Sky and Breath yesterday. I read it in 16 hours on audiobook. Am I going to remember anything that happened in that book except the very end? Probably not. I'm probably going to have to reread it before the third book comes out, but I'm reading it pretty close to when the third book comes out too. So maybe I'll remember, but it's doubtful. Shoving 800 pages of book into your brain in 16 hours is not conducive to remembering it. But I read it and I had a good time. So anyway, I'm going to try to read Heartstopper Volume 3 and then maybe start to read Neon Gods and then maybe Heartstopper Volume 4. We'll see. I also have the Laura Olympus graphic novels I could get through. I'm trying to get some more points for our team. That's why I read House of Sky and Breath in 16 hours yesterday. And then yeah, we'll see where we are. We'll see if the next prompt drops. The guess in the group is that will be tomorrow because of timer shenanigans. So we will see. But that's my thoughts right now. I also have a theory for the end of the readathon, and since this is probably going to come out after that, I'm going to tell you my theory and then we'll find out if I'm right. I have a theory that Brianna is going to end us in New Zealand because AMZ is the airport that we keep flying out of and that is the one of the New Zealand airports. So I thought it would be amazing if she chose to land us there at some point, but I don't know. That's also pretty far away from everything we're doing right now. So we'll see. But that's my update for this evening. I will tell you more when I have thoughts. I need to finish this for this prompt because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be past the halfway point by the time the next prompt drops, which is how this works for counting things. So I'm going to have to finish this for this prompt in the sightseeing, and I want to because it's also a Brianna favorite, so it gets me extra points. And so I'm enjoying Neon Gods right now. I tried to read this at the hotel pool over the weekend when I was traveling, and I couldn't. It was too spicy. So now I'm at home with with no distractions, and I will be reading it. But it was a little, I was having a hard time in public. So I'll give you more thoughts later. Hello everyone. So I have a few minutes alone here in the office, and I wanted to update you that Neon Gods is finished. I finished Neon Gods last night and enjoyed it a lot. I will be probably rereading this at some point because I just read it so quickly. I know I'm not committing it to memory, but I enjoyed it and I had a good time with it, and it was very spicy. I had heard it was spicy, but I didn't realize quite how spicy. So enjoyed that, and then I started reading A Curious Beginning by Deanna Raybourn, which I shouldn't say started, I continued reading it. I had started it last prompt and got about 30% in, and now I'm at like the 50% mark. So I have about 3 hours left in the audiobook at the current rate that I'm listening to it. So I left that until tonight. If I don't get a new prompt, I will try to finish that before Brianna's sprints start at 7 o'clock my time. That and Heartstopper Volume 3, because I did start that and I got about 50 pages in this morning. So I have 2 books that I am like on the precipice of finishing. I don't know if she's going to drop the new prompt today during the day, or last night there was a comment during sprints that was like, she has sprints tomorrow night and there will be chaos, or was it in the Discord? I'm losing track. But she mentioned that there will be chaos during sprints. So will the prompt be during sprints? Unknown. A lot of the things have been coming like during the day, I think, to try and hit as many like time zones as possible, that people are awake, kind of like mid-morning my time. But we'll see. Brianna will throw chaos at us at all hours of the day, so, and my perception of everything might be wrong too. But anyway, I am off to do work and not read for 7 hours. Okay, bye. Hello friends, it is the next morning. So I woke up this morning and I don't want to read anything, which is unfortunate for this readathon. But so last night I was starting to feel this way, and I kept reading sprints on, but I decided to kind of just read some fanfic and listen to a couple YouTube videos, and hoping that would kind of reset my like brain. But might be an all day thing today till I get home, because I usually start an audiobook or something in the morning or listen to a podcast, and I don't really want to do any of that. I'm really stressed about work, so that's part of it. So because today's going to be a lot, so I'm trying to have a chill morning. I watched some YouTube, trying to catch up on some of that, because I haven't been watching any YouTube because of the amazing readathon. I've really been reading a lot this past month. I should show you the stack of books. It's right there, but I can't flip my camera around right now. That is the stack of books that I have read so far this month, and that's just the physical ones. So yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos this morning and try and chill out and de-stress, and then go to work and hope that everything's good. Good morning, everybody. Sorry if you can hear my coffee brewing. I decided that I'm gonna reread Persuasion by Jane Austen. Persuasion is one of my favorite books of all time, and I usually reread it every year. And it does take place on the coast, which someone in the book recommendations channel of the Discord reminded me. So I think I'm gonna reread that and listen to that on the audiobook. I am really busy right now. The first half of the month, I think I've stress read a lot of that book that I showed you before. And now the stress has hit in a different way because the students are back on campus. So I don't have as much time right now, so I'm going to read shorter things. So Persuasion is pretty short. It's like 250 pages, I think, maybe 300. So I didn't sleep well, but now we're going to listen to Persuasion. Good morning, everyone. So it is Saturday morning, and I am reading Persuasion, and I just got the ping that we are updating I just got the ping from Brianna that we've made it to Santorini, and that the Greece is, we're in Greece, so we're gonna get our next prompt. I haven't quite made it. It has just been a rough few days for me. I have not felt like reading. It's been very busy, very stressful at work. So I am almost done with Persuasion. I'm actually in the middle of my like very favorite scene in Persuasion. It's when Captain Wentworth arrives in Bath, and he and Anne meet up in a coffee shop. He comes in the same coffee shop she's in, and it's the first real inclination that we have where they have met again after what you realize is Wentworth being free from all his entanglements. He's on the hunt again for a wife, basically. And it's one of my very favorite scenes in the book. It's just I love it so much. So I'm in the middle of that. I'm just about to Santorini. We're just gonna say my flight got delayed, and so I'll finish that this morning and then hopefully be able to start my next book depending on what the prompt is. And Margaret's sprints are about to happen. Magical All-Nighter is actually happening with G over on Book Roast, so I'm actually watching her sprints. I'll probably try to watch both sprints just because I like both these readathons so much. And yeah, so I'm in the middle of Persuasion. I have a baby shower to go to today, and then I work tomorrow. But yeah, so it's gonna be a busy weekend, and then school starts on Monday, so I'll be working a lot on Monday. So the end of this readathon and the end of the month are going to be very hectic for me, but I am gonna do what I can here. So that's the update. I'll tell you more when I finish the book and when I decide what I'm going to read next. Hello friends, so it is Saturday evening. It's August 19th. It's about 5 o'clock. I'm currently watching Margaret's sprints over on the Word Nerd for the Amazing Readathon. I'm almost done with Persuasion. I'm going to film this video clip and then I'm going to go finish Persuasion. I am currently a city behind, which is fine. I think what I'm going to do is I currently have A Curious Beginning by Danielle Rayborn. It's a historical fiction mystery story, and I started it for another prompt. I think for the romance prompt a couple of cities ago, and I didn't quite get done. Oh, I got to the 50% mark and stopped so that I could see what the next prompt was. It didn't fit coastal, so now I think I'm going to read it for historical and then see if I can get any more sightseeing done, because I would like to help my team more. So finishing Persuasion and then on to A Curious Beginning, and then we'll see what's after that. I think I'm going to fly this time because Brianna just said something on sprints that she's adjusting the prices of things, and it sounds like inflation is happening, which means that things are going to be more expensive, because the last couple of challenges the flights have been really cheap, and I'm assuming everyone's been flying. So I am going to try to do that. I am going to try to fly this time so that next time, if the flights are more expensive, I don't feel the pressure to do that, or just try to win this leg and then see what comes next leg. So anyway, I'm off to read Persuasion. I'm at the best part. He's about to write the letter to her. I keep saying it's the best part, but it's because it's my favorite book. Also, this is my fun shirt right now. It says, "Read, don't upset the Wookiee," and it has Han and Chewbacca on it. Anyway, I'm sitting outside because it's beautiful, and I keep thinking don't, because my neighbor's on their motorcycle. So anyway, off to finish the book. Good morning, everyone. I am on my way to get a haircut, and I have to go to work all day today, but I am nearly done with A Curious Beginning. We just got to the big revelation point, which was fun. And I just have to pull over because I'm a little early to my hair appointment. So I just thought I'd pull over and keep listening to my book till I can go in. This is just so interesting. It's not the best, but it has the bones of being a good series. I am enjoying this first book a lot. It's in my wheelhouse. It's all the things I like. It's a Victorian set, strong female lead with a grumpy male sidekick. So I'm enjoying it. But there are things about it that I don't love. Like, Veronica is a little bit, I just don't love her characterization exactly. Like, it's a little over the top, and I don't like some of the word usage we're using. Like, it's a little too in the historical times. Like, there are things that you could have changed and taken out, and different stuff like that. But yeah, overall I like it. And I'll probably continue on with the series. Just gotta see what happens here at the end. Good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday night. It's the 22nd, I think. I finished A Curious Beginning before the Beijing prompt dropped. Do I remember what day that is at this point? No, I think it was Sunday. So it's Tuesday night, so I really need to get a move on for my next prompt. I very much enjoyed A Curious Beginning, and I will be continuing on with the series. It wasn't perfect. There were some definite things that I would like to have changed about it, and I hope that improve in the next book or two, but I liked it overall. It was all in my wheelhouse with, I think I said this already, with Victorian mystery with a female lead and a grumpy side man. So, all good things. I'm currently reading Sabriel by Garth Nix as my choice for the Beijing prompt. The Beijing prompt is actually calligraphy, which I would like to be reading Saint Death's Daughter by C.S.E. Corey. That was my initial pick. Editing Julie here, so I don't want to explain because I don't want to ruin Brianna's vlog, but I just want to say, I skipped the prompt because I was allowed to due to readathon things. So I'm just going to say that, I used an advantage that I was allowed to use because of readathon things, but I'm not going to tell you what it exactly was or when I got it, because that's for Brianna's tell. So I'm going to keep reading that. I still have a lot to read, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far I get. But we're definitely going to get a new prompt before Friday, and we're most likely going to get a new prompt before Thursday, because if we got a new prompt on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's 3 days. So I'm imagining the new prompt will come sometime tomorrow. But we will see, because I'm not going to finish tonight. So, yeah. All right. That's my update for now. Bye. Good morning. I decided to come outside. I have a few minutes before I have to leave for work, and I thought I'd just do a quick update for the vlog here. Brianna posted roadblock stuff last night, which is kind of like interactive posts we have to do before we can go on to the 9th leg, which I assume means the 9th leg is coming today. I'm hoping, well, not really hoping, because I still have 3 hours of my audiobook left, but I'm hoping I can get some of that done before I get to work, and maybe listen to it a little bit at work while I do stuff. We'll see, because I have to work till 7 tonight, so if I have some downtime in the evening before I can come home, I'll listen to. I'm really hoping it doesn't come right away this morning, but we will see. This week has just sort of been not a reading productive week. I think I've said that a couple times now. Last night I went to book club, which the book club pick was the Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, I think, is what that full title is. I love that book. I read it earlier this month for the readathon and for book club, and it was so good. Our discussion was really nice, and then I got wrapped up into buying a lot of books because there was a promotion going on that if you spend so much money you got a gift card, so I took part in that because I couldn't resist. I bought Electric Idol, which is the sequel to Neon Gods that I read earlier this month, as well as the sequel to A Curious Beginning, and a couple of other cozy fantasy romance books that I have had my eye on for a bit, since I've been reading a lot of cozy fantasy romance books lately. And I wanted them for fall. I am already planning some projects for September that are a little bit different. I'm thinking I'm going to take time in September to read some things that I've been meaning to read, things that I have kind of put on the back burner because I've been trying to reach my reading goal, and reading and DNF. If I combine my reading and DNFs for this month, I basically have a 30 and 30 going. I'm one behind at this point because yesterday was a busy day and the next couple days will be busy, but I don't have any plans this weekend for the most part, so I'm thinking this weekend I will have a little more time to update. We'll see. It's gonna be a day. Anyway, so that is everything for me. I will talk to you guys later, probably after work, maybe tomorrow. Just see how tired I am when I get home. Hello friends, good morning. It is Sunday morning. It's the 27th of August. Honestly, I'm not sure. I have my coffee out here this morning. I am just out of bed, drinking coffee, and thinking about the book I'm gonna read. So, yesterday I actually ended up DNFing the book that I chose for my travel book, which was the next year in Havana. And this was a case of the book just wasn't working for me. I don't necessarily think there's necessarily something wrong with the book. It's a dual timeline story about a family fleeing Cuba, a girl who's gonna flee Cuba because of the revolution and the romance she has before she leaves. And then the second timeline is the girl's granddaughter years later going back to Cuba. And for me, the timelines were just simply too similar, the stories and what the women were going through and talking about, and especially their romances just felt too similar, and it wasn't working for me. It didn't feel like anything was happening. For what I needed out of this book, I just didn't enjoy it. So I just DNF'd it at 50% and submitted it for the prompt. Then I also read 2 volumes of Lore Olympus yesterday. I read volume 1 and 2, and then I started The Witches of Lichford, which was a 3-hour audiobook that I read yesterday evening and a little bit this morning when I woke up. So I think that adds up to about 500 or 600 points for the team. That's my update for now. I don't really know. There hasn't been as much chatter in the Discord or on sprints or anything that I've seen about when the next prompt is going to drop. We got our last prompt Thursday night, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it probably won't be today, and we still have 4 days left of the month. It would really help if I knew what day exactly it was, but I think it might be tonight or tomorrow morning, honestly, because the month ends on Thursday. I know that because September 1st is Friday, so I imagine we won't have a short prompt this time and then 5 days for the next prompt. So I'm imagining it will come on Monday at some point. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do today. I might read more Lore Olympus, or I might start a longer book because, I feel like I have maybe 24 hours or so to read, so maybe something short, maybe another Witches of Lichford or something like that. Maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. I've been picking I've been picking books with actual names of places in the title because the direction prompt is a little confusing to me. I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to read what other people are using in the book recommendation in the purple chat and everything, but it still kind of feels confusing to me, so I've just kind of been going with place names. Hello friends, so it is Monday morning. I didn't read anything else last night. I went to our bridal shower, I came home, I set up a new router for the internet, and then I laid down and watched a bunch of video content, whether that was YouTube or TikToks or Instagram Reels or whatever. I just did something different than read. I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but I mean it in the way of I just don't realize how much I'm reading, and then I'm I need to do something different. And this readathon has been fantastic and fun, and I would definitely participate again, but here at the end of the month, I'm struggling a little bit. So just trying to fight that slump and burnout feeling. But that happens. So, but I'm still having a ton of fun. I'm still super excited and anticipating that the final prompt is going to drop today. I am watching, I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm saying. I just have to go to work this morning and I am not excited about it. Do not want an adult today. But yeah, that's my update. I didn't pick up another book last night. I don't know what I'm going to pick up today, tonight, whatever. I'm thinking I might just pick one book and try to do something kind of sizable till Thursday for the final stretch here. But we'll see. We shall see. Nothing like huge, but something. We'll find out. Okay, this is kind of a random, useless update, but that's fine. Just saying hello. Good morning, everyone. So we have gotten our last prompt as of yesterday. I missed most of the chaos because I was in my own chaos at work, and the final leg prompt is to read a genre blend. So I am going with Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I am listening to the audiobook and following along in my physical book. So far, Gideon has tried to escape the planet, and that didn't go very well. That's all I know so far, and I'm very confused about what's happening and why, but I'm trying to just go with the flow for now because fantasy books don't, and sci-fi fantasy books don't explain everything in the first 50 pages, so I'm hoping to read at least 100 pages tonight after work, but we'll see. It is Tuesday. I'm going to have a pretty busy day, and I've kind of been listening / reading right before bed and then just falling asleep while I listen to my audiobook. So that's like kind of the plan tonight. I also need to do some productive things tonight, and yeah, so that's kind of my update for this morning. I like both the audiobook and the writing style of this, but that's all my thoughts so far. And I will update you. It's a little more relaxing to know how many days I have before the next prompt, but I don't think I'm going to read more than Gideon for this prompt. Like, I'm going to concentrate on this, fly, get the almost 1,000 points, and then maybe be done. I think I was at 27 books, and yesterday I was like, I'm not going to read a book today to get to the 30 and 30. So I'm probably going to be at 29 and 31 or something like that. But we shall see. Yeah, so that's my update. It's a little cloudy and gross today. I was really hoping for a rainy day today, but we'll see. Hello. It is the 30th. It is almost 11 o'clock my time. I'm currently reading Gideon the Ninth. I'm 2/3 of the way through this book, and I really was intimidated by it. I mean, I was really afraid to read it, and I was really kind of afraid to take it on for this prompt, because I haven't had a lot of time to read. But I really like it. I am very much enjoying this. I find Gideon and Harrow to be really interesting characters. I'll be honest, I don't know who all of the background characters are. There's a lot of side characters, and I don't know exactly who they all are. There's ones that stand out more, etc., etc. I would have to reread this to, I think, catch all that, but I am enjoying it. I'm capturing and understanding the plot of this book. I think the larger plot is still unknown to us. There's a lot of stuff that I am confused about why we're doing it or why this matters. There's a lot of world building that I wish was fleshed out more, so it was less confusing. But I think if you're willing to roll with the punches, if you're just willing to keep going and listening or reading, I'm listening to the audiobook and reading my book, I'm doing it together. If you're willing to kind of just go with it and suspend your disbelief, this is a really fascinating book. I have so many questions, especially about where and when this is set. But overall, I really like it. Like, I really, really like it. And I'm really enjoying it. And I want to continue on with the next book. Like, I might do that next month. I'm also just, like, really interested. Like, I'm really interested in where this is going. So, I have about 3.5 hours left of the audiobook. I'm probably gonna go to bed here soon, like in the next 10 minutes or so, because I can't stay up all night and read this book. And then I have to try and finish this before 8 p.m. tomorrow, I think. I think it's 8 p.m. Whenever Brianna's sprints end tomorrow. So I have some time in the morning, and then some time before I have to go help finish a nursery tomorrow. So I think I have time. I hope I have time, because I really want to get this submitted for the last leg. And I think I'm going to use my sabotage on some team. A team? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided which one yet. Hello, good morning, everyone. It is officially September 1st. I submitted Gideon the Ninth last night, finished it, had it tear my heart out, and absolutely loved it to bits last night. And then I had to help a friend finish painting a nursery, so I went to see her, and then I came home, watched a little tiny bit of Brianna Sprints, just to kind of pop in, say hi, and thank you to all the hosts and everything, and then watched some chatty bits, and I did not read. I went to bed, I slept, and now today, I'm gonna try to read. I don't know if I'll have time. Not only has this readathon made me read a lot, like I read a lot of books, it has really, really enforced the habit of reading for me. Like, my streak on Storygraph is going strong at like 34 or 35 days at this point. I'm just reading a lot and enjoying it. So I'm going to try to keep my streak going, but I'm not going to be forcing myself to try to finish books as quickly. So I want to keep the habit going. I want to keep reading every day if I can, because I am enjoying that. I'm loving that part of it. This has been a good way to like build a habit, and I really, really love that. So yeah, but I don't know where we ended up in the standings. I don't know where I ended up points wise. I know I finished Gideon and submitted it, and I did submit a little sabotage because I hadn't done it all month, and I actually spun a wheel and just kind of randomly picked a color to sabotage, because I didn't have, I was so busy these past couple of weeks with school starting and everything that I really didn't like know where everyone was standing or anything like that. Like, I didn't know what our theories were on the standings or anything, so I like just was kind of like, we'll pick a random team. Do I remember what that team was at this point? No, I'm sorry. Probably should remember for the vlog, but I don't, because I'm tired. And yeah, so today is Friday. It's September 1st. This is the end of the vlog. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. My plan was to not do a wrap-up for the second half of the month, but I don't really know if I've put my thoughts about these books into this vlog, because I said before, this is my first time vlogging in a long time, and I feel like I might have been a little rusty at it. So if you have any desire to know more about what I read, and I probably missed a few things that I read, let me know, and I will do a wrap-up for the second half of the month. I'm currently editing my wrap-up for the first half of the month, so you'll see that soon too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Brianna so much for running this. This was a great readathon. I feel like I would have done even better if it wasn't in August, because August is such a like crazy month for back to school for me. But that's neither here nor there. I still did amazing. I think I ended up with like I think I finished 24 books, and I had 4 DNFs. So 28 out of 31 days at the end, I think. I have to look, but yeah, it was fantastic. It was so fun. I hope if you participated, you also had fun. I should probably stop rambling now. If you want to see me again, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.